So we go back now to Mpumalanga, where the trial of the 4 men accused of killing a 14-year-old girl living with albinism last year is set to begin in the High Court sitting in Middelburg in Mpumalanga. 14-year-old Gabsile Shabane and her cousin were abducted from their home at Hlalanikahle in Witbank, and police say that they were killed in Emalahleni, allegedly as part of a Muti ritual. And our reporter Siphephile Kunene is in Middelburg and tracking these developments for us. Siphephile, good morning. These horrific murders, of course, shocked not only the nation but also the policemen who are investigating this case. So what is being done and how has the community recovered from this ordeal?
Sakina, wouldn't say the community has recovered from this. Even the parents as well haven't recovered from this. NGOs and other formations who are against the killing of people living with albinism, people who have albinism, are not happy about it. But all they want is closure to this. All they want is to see the law taking its course in this case. Hence, today the trial begins. But today we also have a march wherein the provincial government is marching to the to the court to highlight the plight of these people. It will be also marching with organizations that are formed around the prevention of killing of people with albinism. Sibongile Mkanimpolweni from the Mpumalanga government will be telling us more about that march. Sibongile, just briefly tell us about this march. What does it aim to achieve?
Well, the aim of this march, it comes from the Mpumalanga Premier, Refilwe Mtsweni-Tsipane, where she's saying that as a woman premier, the scourge of gender-based violence and the killing of people with albinism is a topic very close to her heart. It affects her personally as a mother and as a female. So she's saying that let's not sit down and fold our arms and wait for things to happen, but we as women of Mpumalanga, let's start to make noise, enough noise to make sure that even men who are not abusive or men who are not killing people with albinism take a stand and say not in our name, and join women in the Mpumalanga provincial government and in the Mpumalanga province to say this must end. So there's a series of these marches where Premier has, there was one on Women's Day where she took part with people with albinism and women saying that we are tired. Not in this generation. We cannot be hearing news of people being killed day in, day out because of their skin color. It is also to support the family of Gabsile Shabane and Nkosikhona Ngwenya as they start this journey. We know that the trial, it's going to be a very sensitive issue for them. So they need the support of the community, just to show them that we are there with them, we are thinking about them, and we're giving them that support as the government of Mpumalanga and the Mpumalanga community at large.
And now the trial begins today. What does that say to the government? Is it an achievement? Is it a way to the right direction?
Yes, Mpumalanga Premier Refilwe Mtsweni-Tsipane commended the police for their investigation into the case. We know that most of the suspects have been arrested and have been in custody since last year when they were arrested in January last year when the case happened. We know that there were suspects from Swaziland. Those suspects have also been concluded. The investigation went well from the police's side. So she was saying that we are giving the police the support, and the NPA, National Prosecuting Authority, we are saying to them, we are here as the community of Mpumalanga. We are supporting you. Now, you know, the government doesn't enter into court proceedings, but we are here to support them, to say we are here with you in this fight against this scourge.
Thank you very much, Sibongile. That was Sibongile Mkanimpolweni from the Mpumalanga department telling us what today they'll be doing in support of people with albinism. In this case in particular, where a trial begins whereby a 14-year-old was killed for Muti purposes for merely being an albino.
And thanks so much for laying the scene there for us. And that's our reporter, Siphephile Kunene, and we'll be crossing to her throughout the day, keeping tabs on those developments. And finally now, Miss South Africa